You're here to see Venom, but babe don't feel good. She ate some bad Chinese, so we'll give you a review afterwards. Yacht. All right, it's your boy Dope, and I'm here with
Tink. Sorry.
Yeah, right there, right here by your breast line. It's your guy Dope, and I'm here with
Tink.
and we are
Comic
Comic Good
Girl.
Gamer Guy. So we recently went to go see Venom, the last dance?
The Last Dance.
And we are here to share our thoughts. This is not going to be a new Rockstars breakdown in depth. It's just basically sharing our thoughts of how we felt about the movie, the story, and the experience. So I'll let you start off on what you thought.
Well, trilogies don't really go well with Marvel. They have very, oh goodness, 10 to 0% chance that this movie is going to be good from a trilogy starting point.
Mm-hmm.
So Marvel, Venom is supposed to be such a serious character, and they really, I think they kiddied it down to kids pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
From the comic relief to the
Look at me, sure.
Like you got to interact with me and the camera.
and the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
That's why
sure.
you like sit in the corner. So it's like a conversation. It's not like a produce. We want to make it less produced as possible. You know what I mean? So just like make it look natural. So yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah.
So this one was, I believe they took too much comic relief and made it kind of dumbed it down to a kiddie standpoint.
So you saying that they made it for kids?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, we say teenagers because he was in there biting heads off. So.
I mean,
we can't
even
say
kids like dinosaurs. And dinosaurs what normally do.
Touche. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to say it was for children, but yeah, it was for a younger audience. We'll go with that.
Right.
What else?
They really didn't elaborate on Eddie Brock's character. Like, I don't think he was any better than he was the last two movies. They pretty much made Eddie pretty much like a homeless guy, but Eddie was always driven forward, whether it was through his work, because that's the main intentions why he didn't like Spider-Man in the first place in the comics. Now, movie standpoint, they went a different direction.
So you're saying so my familiarity, if I said that word correctly, with Venom is basically through his popularity in Marvel and the Spider-Man comic or the Spider-Man cartoon rather that used to come on in the night.
Right.
So my perspective is not from a comic book standpoint, but that of an MCU / animated series. So on the animated series, he didn't strike me as that type of guy. So I guess they're.
Oh, which part?
He didn't strike me as a comedic. I'm agreeing with you. He doesn't strike me as this comedic character. But I guess what they're doing is they're trying. It's almost like, well, it's a reimagining, so we can kind of do what we want with him. But it's not a 1-to-1 to the comics. Kind of like if you take Iron Man, the first Iron Man movie. Now I did read like the first Iron Man comic. I think it was either Iron Man or Tales of Suspense, where he was in the cave and he built the first Iron Man suit. Back then, the protagonists were, I think, Chinese. In the movie, they were like Middle Eastern. I guess that's kind of either China wasn't having it or they're trying to updated to what the U.S. is their perceived. You know what I mean? Like we're in Afghan war, that whole deal, whatever. I don't know, but in that one, in that comic, it's like Iron Man was kind of one to one with the comic. This one, I don't know, but I don't know enough about Venom's comics to say that. I know I'm yapping, but that's literally why we're here.
Well, the MCU don't really go based on comics. They
Right.
kind of put their own twist on everything.
Mm-hmm.
But in the comics, it's always the mentioning of Peter Parker. That was like just on site. We got beef because you're always getting the best articles. Your pictures are always in the newspaper with Jameson.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you so special?
Right. Is it cold in here? Do you think? It's a little cold in here. I think I'm a little breezy, and I'm serving them thigh on camera too. We were thinking about a little blanket. I don't know. Where's my marble blanket at?
Oh, downstairs.
It's downstairs.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we might have to take an intermission, and look, we didn't turn. This is supposed to be a movie review. I didn't turn this into a whole podcast, but we'll edit it down for public consumption. So let's get into the movie because we don't want to make this video too long. I'll give you a short premise without trying to spoil it. So it was some entity looking for something, and someone in the movie had it. I'll keep it vague like that. And I feel like we discussed this. I feel like that premise has been used 1,000 times.
Yes.
Almost as many times as I wake up and it's the same day. Like Groundhog Day type deal.
Groundhog time.
I feel like people have used that and abused that. It just wasn't hitting for me. The dialogue wasn't there. It was a lot of lulls in the like a lull periods where it's just like, oh come on, let's get to the next thing. I'm trying to think of like Venom's character. He was like just overtly goofy. It's just like I can't take you seriously, but I have to because you will bite my head off. And then Eddie Brock's character, what's the actor's name?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Yeah, Tom Hardy. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Tom Hardy. I've never seen him in that light. Did he play? What was the movie Tom Hardy played in where he was the twins?
Legend.
Legend was like he's a great actor, but I didn't like that role. And what was the Venom movie where he was tearing up his apartment? Was that the first one?
That's the very first one.
That one was cool. That's cool, but it was just too silly for me. A little bit too silly for me. I would have liked a more in-depth story, not so much surface level, like you say, not so much kiddie or childish.
Yes, very much so. Because Venom is not a comedy character at all. He's an alien symbiote from a different planet. Mm-hmm. And they made him the comic relief when he wasn't.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be the big bad of Spider-Man, pretty much.
Yeah, it was and I was tired that day because what did we do that day? We went to Second and Charles to shoot a TikTok video, like a little promo video. And it was a long day for me, and our tickets weren't until like 8 p.m. So we didn't get out of there till like 10:30.
Right.
And they know me.
Our bedtime is 9:30.
I'm good for a good snore in the movie theater. If the movie's boring, I'm a snoring. Like I promise. I will have no shame, and she be sitting there the whole time nudging. And don't let it be a Star Cinema or something where I ate a good meal. So I'm surprised. I did shut my eyes during a couple of points, but I stayed strong because I knew we wanted to do a review on it. But they disappointed me.
Overall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't just wait.
Yeah, wait until
Don't waste your money because the movies are not affordable these days.
Right. And I think we picked up the tickets, and this is for my families out here because we got 2 kids. I think we picked up the tickets for 4 people, for 2 children, 2 adults. We probably paid like 55% mark.
$55.
Yeah, so then you gotta go out for dinner and all of that. So I'm not saying do this. Don't do this. Please, if you have a teenager, don't buy them a child ticket.
You saying don't do it?
Don't buy them a child ticket to save money. Especially if they're like 4'11" and they can pass for, don't do that. That's not right, y'all. But anyway, I want to give them a fleshed out thought process on this. So beginning to end, and I'll close it out, and I'll let you get some closing thoughts. So from beginning to end, I was a little lost and confused about where they were going with this. I get in the beginning what they were talking about, who the enemies were, who the antagonists were. I get that, but it was just weak. It was weak. Like you said lazy writing.
Lazy.
And it was just all around weak. I can't say too much without going in depth, but like she said, save your money because it's expensive out here. To take a family of 4 out.
And be disappointed by a movie.
So when what is it? Is it coming on Disney Plus?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, if you have your Disney Plus subscription, just wait, folks, till it comes out. Here's the thing: if you like Venom and you like Marvel and you want to spend time with your family, go see it. But just don't say I didn't warn you.
Right.
Okay. So, you had anything else?
Yes. For me, this is a disappointment because you have all the opportunities. You have the multiverse. You have Spider-Man. He went to New York. Like, it's just missed opportunities throughout the whole
cameo.
Something.
Oh, and then the end credit scenes was, oh my goodness. I don't want to just say, I want to find another word because trash is just too basic. But it was just lackluster and disappointing. So, yeah, that was
Disappointed!
From the first one, even the second one with Woody Harrelson as Carnage was better.
Yeah.
But this one was, they should have been scrapped. I don't know how. I know Feige didn't have his input on this one. No. No. He had no input whatsoever in this movie, and you can tell. But Sony is trying to do its own thing and wants to be Marvel MC so bad that it's crushing the art of the whole comic itself.
Damn.
Oh, and by the way, guys, we are on the Leadus lavalier microphones. These I do a lot of shooting on my iPhone, and the iPhone, while the mic is good on there, it's just when it's like in the room or something, it's really not that great. Or outside it's windy, you can pick all of that up. So I got these Leadus lavalier mics. They're pretty good. I notice if you go too close to your mouth, they're a little boomy, but otherwise they provide a decent sound for if you want to do like some interviews or you don't want all the ambient noise in your shot. You can pick these up on Amazon. I think I came off of maybe like $20 for a 2-pack. The link will be in the description below. We do get a little cut, but help some small creators and business owners out. So that's it. This is Dope, and this is
Pink,
and we are Comic Girl Gamer Guy. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.